Hello and Merry Christmas. Historically, we have said that if we are gathering on Christmas Eve, the under-resourced should benefit. To put those words into action, we created what we call the Backyard Initiative. We would take an offering, and then all those funds raised went right back into the community. Because this year has been so different, we wanted to approach the Backyard Initiative from a different angle. This year, we aren't asking for funds or items, we're asking you to get creative. In this video, you will hear from different community members about how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected their roles and lives. In turn, we encourage you to think about people in your life who have been impacted by the pandemic, and we ask you, who in your life needs a thoughtful note of encouragement, a phone call, or maybe those funds you usually set aside to give on Christmas Eve? Who do you know that could use some extra encouragement and compassion in this season? So, if you wouldn't mind just telling us who you are and what you do.
I'm Abby Sewell. I'm a student at Helena High School.
Hi, my name is Amy Nelson, and I am a nurse who currently works in long-term care.
I'm Ethan Nelson, and I'm a senior at Helena High School.
My name is Jessica Fisher. In case it's not obvious from the Santa hat and necklace today, I'm an elementary school teacher here in Helena. I teach special education at Bryant.
Amy Barrett, and I own Lasso the Moon, wonderful toys downtown on the Walking Mall.
So, Amy, how has your business and small businesses in Helena, how have they been impacted by the pandemic?
I was just talking to a rep before this call, just saying we don't know what we're doing anymore. For 25 years I've been doing Christmas, and this year I have no idea how it's working. Everything from not being able to get orders to not knowing what to order, having to limit the amount of people in the store, needing people to shop locally desperately. It's just been really, really challenging.
Amy, tell us, how has your role and how has your industry, nursing and healthcare, how has that been affected by the pandemic?
Nobody really was prepared for what happened, and also with everything going on in the media and the news, there was so much fear already pre-instilled in us, and then not having a plan. The place basically was flipped upside down, and then everybody kind of got COVID at once, and you had to learn how to step out of this role and go into this role.
What is it like being a student in this time during the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, I got quarantined for my 18th birthday. So that was fun.
It's a lot more difficult now, especially with having to learn online. You're having to go into a different kind of schedule, and it's not always easy because the Wi-Fi connections don't always work, or it's harder to learn because you're not in the classroom.
So how has being a teacher and education, how has that all been affected by the pandemic?
It's challenging. It's been an interesting year. We have, right now, Helena School District is doing 2 days a week in person. So at any given time, we have kids in person and then kids at home that need support. And then we have another group of kids that are doing 100% online. So trying to teach essentially 3 different sections of kids in one day is incredibly challenging. So it's been an interesting learning lesson for me in margin, trying to find, because I could work all day and all night and I still wouldn't feel like I had everything done the way I want it done. So just learning how to do the best job you can in what you've been given, but still have margin so that you stay healthy and balanced in life.
So just quickly to wrap up, some things that would be helpful for you and your neighbors.
Don't forget us after Christmas. That's really going to be a big time where I think it's going to make or break a lot of people if businesses, if people don't come downtown and support downtown.
Keep reaching out, checking on people, calling. We had some children make flyers and put them on the door and say, "We appreciate you." That is adorable.
I personally feel supported with that. I feel like every time I do something positive, get an A on a test or something, that they say nice job or something, like from my parents or from like other family members?
I was talking to some of my coworkers this week, and we talked about how what we recognize is that the little things also are equally meaningful. Like just a simple thank you has been super powerful for us as teachers. Just that recognition of like, we know you're working hard. We know this is a challenging year, and that thank you. We've had some community members, like we had one, I think they're a married couple, and they have made like a couple hundred masks for our kids. So they made some at the beginning of the year, and we ran out, and they happened to call us. They made us, I think, 200 more. So we've had masks for the kids. We had one church in town that came in and brought us all coffee cards and just individual thank you cards. It's just nice, I guess, in this time, I think for everyone just to be seen, and it is so valuable.
Thank you all for taking time to share with me today.